Hey, how's it going, guys? JP here. Welcome back to Body Bags, and this is the first of many theme weeks to come. We are now every week is a theme week here on Body Bags, which kind of spices things up a bit, breaks up the monotony. This week is Snake Week, picked by Critter Buster, aka Chris, which I thought was a fantastic pick because these films to me are fun. I like going back and revisiting some of the killer animal films from time to time, and crocodiles and snakes seem to be my two favorites, even though there's more bad films in those genres than there actually are good films. But anyway, I decided to pick Venomous from 2001. Now, this one was direct-to-video, I believe, but it feels like a TV movie. And when I was growing up in the 90s and even on to the early 2000s, it seemed like there was this huge amount of TV movies based on killer snakes or killer bees or spiders, something like that, some kind of bugs. There was a lot of TV movies like that would play on the Sci-Fi Channel and the USA Network. A lot of which I used to record them off the TV. I really, really liked them. I know the film that Chris reviewed this week is one that I was familiar with from my childhood. And it actually was kind of based on one of John Carpenter's teleplays. But that's a different movie. This movie is Venomous, with a tagline of "There is no antidote." Now, after a explosion at some sort of military or government lab, there was like some terrorist type thing, that it kind of unleashes a bunch of mutated snakes into this small California town, where these snakes kind of go into hiding underground, but due to some like earthquakes, they are brought up from underground, and when they bite people, they transmit some sort of virus that can also be given to it is contagious. So people are giving the virus to each other without being bit by snakes and stuff. So it kind of takes the rattlesnakes and makes them less of the main problem. The main problem is more about this virus that's transmitting between people. And I think that's kind of a flaw because there's no suspense built with the rattlesnakes. A lot of these late 90s, early 2000s snake films usually made the snake kind of the main threat, and there was a lot of scenes with tension where there would be a snake in a room or something and somebody wouldn't know it, and you would see them walk past with their legs, or it would be in the corner of the room going up to the kid's hand while he's sleeping or whatever. And honestly, watching this film, I've seen a lot of scenes that I've seen in other snake movies. All the typical like suspense building scenes I've seen before, but there wasn't very many in this film, and I kind of really didn't care for the whole oh, these snakes are infected with, they're mutated to where they can start some kind of epidemic with this virus kind of thing going through them. The military, of course, comes in and like kind of tries to quarantine things and keep it under wraps. So you get the bad military. Kind of plays by all the normal tropes in films like this. But it's not all bad. It's actually, pretty entertaining. All practical effects, real live rattlesnakes and stuff, which is always a plus. That's what I liked about a lot of these, early snake movies, was there was just no CGI really. It was all, practical snakes and things. So that's kind of my opinions on this one. I think it is rated PG-13, so it's not too great, but it had some moments. I wish there would have been more, reaction to some of the bites. I wish there would have been, some swelling, some, discoloration in some of the wounds, some real brutal, nasty venom type of wounds, but we don't get much of that. Like I said, it feels like a TV movie. I was almost certain that it was. I've seen this before back in the, early 2000s when I used to watch a lot of TV, and when TV actually used to feel like there was, something going on other than just boring stuff. That I don't even want to get into that. That's a whole nother topic. My feelings on TV today and TV how it used to be. But awesome theme week for this week, Chris. Still got a couple more Snake reviews coming up, and I'll see you guys next week with a brand new theme week. So later, guys. Oh, also, I actually gave Venomous a 6 out of 10. Forgot to mention that. Venomous gets a 6 out of 10. See you guys next week. Peace.